Why being this character is one of the worst decisions you could ever make in Naruto. Growing up in Konoha, Kakashi Hatake would lose his mother at a young age and was raised by his single dad Sakumo Hatake, who was notorious for saving Konoha at least one time. Kakashi looked up to his father and was having a decent childhood. It wasn't until after he enrolled into the Ninja Academy, his father would go onto a mission where he decided to save his colleague's life instead of completing the assignment, which would lead to some devastating consequences on the Land of Fire. Because he chose his colleagues over the assignment, most people in Konoha, including the ones he saved, hated Sakumo. This led to Sakumo falling into a deep depression. So deep, Kakashi would end up finding his father's body after he committed suicide. Following his father's death, Kakashi would grow up to be a prodigy, becoming a high-class student and being part of a team. Sadly, this team wouldn't last long, as Konoha was abruptly put into the Third Great Shinobi War. It wasn't long until Kakashi would lose both of his friends on 2 different missions during this war, with one of his friends being crushed by a boulder while saving Kakashi. Obito would give Kakashi his eye after making him promise that he'll protect his other colleague named Rin. And even though Kakashi made a promise, he sadly could not keep it, as Rin would commit suicide by jumping in front of Kakashi's most lethal attack, the Chidori. Rin wanted this to happen to protect the village, and the saddest thing about this, in a mission before this, Kakashi was saved by his master named Minato. And when Kakashi first used the Chidori, Minato warned him not to use that again. Sooner or later, Kakashi would become more depressed. Minato would notice this and try to keep Kakashi occupied by making him protect his pregnant wife from the shadows. Every night, Kakashi would have nightmares and seeing himself killing Rin on repeat. And to make it worse, a lot of his colleagues nicknamed him Friend Killer, mostly because they think he cares about the assignment other than his teammates, which made him the perfect fit for the Anbu Black Ops. While on the Anbu, Kakashi would meet Itachi Uchiha, and after working on a mission would warn him about his merciless take and encouraged him on the importance of friends. But days later, Kakashi would find out that Itachi killed his whole clan, including his best friend, and became disappointed himself on not having a stronger influence on Itachi. After resigning from the Anbu, Kakashi years later would become the leader of his own team, and would teach Itachi's little brother Sasuke and Minato's son Naruto. Kakashi would go on and teach the team lessons and how to be great ninjas, and everything was going good, but influences on Sasuke wanted to become stronger than Naruto and kill his brother Itachi would lead to some problems. Kakashi would notice Sasuke going down the wrong path, and after breaking up a fight between Naruto and Sasuke, Kakashi would tie Sasuke up and tell him about the importance of friendship, and how he shouldn't use the Chidori to hurt his colleagues, and would leave Sasuke there tied up with the intent for everything he said to sink in. But later that same day, Kakashi would be told that Sasuke left the village, in pursuit to get stronger and more power, making Kakashi feel even more disappointed in himself.